Hi, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Karibu tena. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back. And please subscribe if you want to, if you like the content. Basically, my vlog is me talking about my life as a single mom, past experiences, present experiences, and maybe our dreams for the future. My son is currently in school, so whenever he's back, we shoot as much as we can and I post it. But while he's away, I'm back to being a single mom. So I just will be talking about lifestyle and whatever it is that comes to my mind. And I've been washing clothes for the last like 3 weeks and I haven't been folding. So I have this big bed full of clothes. So I wanted to weigh in on a current event that has been going on the internet. Food is cooking in the kitchen, so I'll be sneaking over there for a minute just to check on what's going on. I'm not a big fan of folding clothes. I wish I could get that folding cloth machine. Basically, I'm not a big fan of chores, but as opposed to having things untidy for a very long time, I'd rather get to it. So I'm just folding whatever I can. Some things will need to be hung while I talk about the use of the internet for our kids. Um, Here's a backstory. Champ want got control over phone when he was about 5 to 6, and that happened because my house help left and we needed to have a phone in the house because he would come from school before I did, and maybe he had something to tell me or something to report. So I handed the phone to him so that he could be communicating to me when I come from work, and that became his phone. But back then, he was young. The only thing he was keen about on the phone was playing games, because most of the times he was playing outside and watching TV. And where we were staying, the internet was not a big thing. So we moved to Mombasa City, where he graduated from a small phone and he wanted a tablet. I got him a tablet, and his biggest concern with the tablet was again playing games and taking photographs. That's what he did with the phone. He was around 8, 9. That's what he did. And back then, many parents were totally in disagreement with me giving my son a phone. But it wasn't his phone per se, it was phone for the house. So for me, it was okay because if he got sick, if he needed something from school that I could get him on my way to work, if there was some kind of such situation in the house, he would just call me and we'd have a conversation. That worked for me. It was a way to communicate with him. Worked for me. Now he's a twin, and that's where things are a bit different. He's come to the city, he's come across homes with Wi-Fi, my friends' homes, my my sister's homes, they all have Wi-Fi, and he knows how to get subscription to the internet. With that in mind, he also has interacted with friends at school, and he knows of Facebook, he knows of Instagram, he knows of Twitter. I'm always on Twitter, and when I'm scrolling through my page, I'm laughing, I'm giggling, I'm commenting. I'm just always on Twitter and Facebook. So he also wanted to join the Facebook when he was like last year. He wanted to join Facebook, and that will make him like 11 years old. Let me check on my food. I'll be back. So the rice is about to be ready. I'll give it like a minute or two for it to cook fully. Anyway, as I was saying, uh, he wanted to join Facebook last year. I told him no. I said you won't join Facebook until you're after primary school. Again, this year he insisted he wanted to join Facebook, he wanted to join Instagram. And that was the past holiday. And I asked him, why do you want to join Facebook or Instagram? He was like, all my friends are on WhatsApp, are on Facebook, all my friends are on Instagram. I want to take pictures of nini 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 and share it with my friends. I was like, young man, mm, you will talk to your friend on WhatsApp, you will text your friend, and you will call your friend. That conversation is final. That was the first time we had that conversation. I was like, mm-mm. If you want to talk to your friends, go to WhatsApp. If you want to talk to your friends, you can call them. If you want to talk to your friends, text them. If you want to say share pictures, hey, it's the same thing. Facebook, WhatsApp, no, WhatsApp is the same thing. Pick a picture, send it to them. Why do you need to be on Facebook? He came back to me again with the same story right before he was about to go to school. And he was like, Mom, I really want to join Instagram. I was like, why? I want to take pictures. I was like, no. But I just didn't say no. I told him no because the internet has a lot of responsibility, and there's a lot that comes with being on social media. And I explained to him like what could happen, including ba, ba, ba. I told him what could happen, like if he joined Facebook. And one of the things I told him was, you have, for you to join Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, you need to be 18 years and above. And he's like, no, I know somebody who has a Facebook page and they are not even 10 years old. I was like, that page has been managed by the mother. So for me to allow you to be on Facebook, I'll have to manage your Facebook account. There's no way you're going to be on Facebook and there's no other supervision on the same. It's not happening. So anyway, my final word on that to him was like, you will join social media when you are out of primary school. You'll join social media when you're in high school, and that will come with terms and conditions on how that is going to happen. And he was okay with that. I told him he can be on WhatsApp. He doesn't have so many friends. He can be on WhatsApp. So I think he was okay with that. Like, as long as you're in WhatsApp, it's okay. There's so much that is in the internet right now that a child who a child basically shouldn't be on social media or on the internet. So, what do you think? At what age should our kids get phones, and at what age do our kids uh, get to be on social media? Because the terms and conditions of all these pages is you need to be 18 years and above, but there's no proper verification process or verifying that someone is 18 years and above. And if you're putting your child out to the social media, what would inspire you to do that? So right now, Champ has a phone. It's a smartphone, and he also has a tablet. The tablet broke down, but mostly he has a phone. It was a gift because he performed so well at school, so someone rewarded him with a phone. Someone was like, what do you want? He's like, I want a smartphone. So he got a smartphone. So he has a smartphone. Now, how do I monitor him on social media? Number one, I've never bought Wi-Fi, mostly because I can't afford it, but mostly also like I don't know how I would monitor how he's using the internet when I'm out of the house. You see, when he's back at home on holidays, he spends his time in the house. So when I'm out, what is he doing? So I know there's a way you can restrict Wi-Fi and which websites your your laptops can access from the internet. I'm yet to figure that out, but I know there's a way to do that. So these days, what he does, he just buys internet bundles. I buy for him internet bundles, and I tell him this is for you to use to talk to your friends, to go to the internet, yada yada yada. But there's a but in his phone. The Play Store app has an age restriction uh, bit in it. So I've restricted the type of apps you can download from the internet. So the restriction is for up to age 15. So he can't download anything that is recommended for someone like 18 years and above. And I also believe that Play Store also manages like the YouTube channels is going to visit, because I'd restricted it to like 9 years. But when you try to access some music from a specific East African musician, he couldn't because it was like above his age limit. So for him to access some music, I had to adjust. We had to adjust the age limit on the Play Store to an age that he could at least access some of the hip hop music and rap music that is currently getting into right now. So that's what I did. Another thing that I do is when I'm at home, I just monitor his phone. How do I do that? Um, I grab his phone when he's online, grab it from him, check out what he's watching. Sometimes I sneak on him, like, do, and like, what are you doing? So I try to catch him unawares and take his phone from him so that I can see what website he's into. I recently noticed that he's also figured out how to clear his browsing history. So a lot of times he's clearing his browsing history. He's also clearing, excuse me, he's clearing his browsing history. He's clearing his chat history. But sometimes he forgets. So when he sleeps, I just take his phone and I go through the website he's gone through. I go through his messages. If I find something that I feel is not appropriate for him, I delete it and I tell him, I don't want you to go to that website ever again. And I block the website. Uh, I've had the initial stages of the talk, and the talk is the internet talk. With the internet talk, I just gave him a briefing of what could happen to him or what he would come across in the internet. I didn't mention porn, of course. We haven't had the other talk yet. But I mentioned to him of stories where we have adults pretending to be children so that they can hang out with children and end up raping the children or kidnapping the children. I've mentioned of how of stories of, I don't know if they're true stories, but how somebody can figure out where you are and follow you and hurt you. I've told him that. So that kind of scared him because, like, kidnappings and being robbed and somebody knowing exactly where you are, it's kind of scary because of the internet. So I've just had the initial stages of having the talk with him. And at the same time, I'm reading up on the talk, the internet talk, so that when he comes back over the next holidays, we'll probably have a chat of, like, the whole internet thing and social media and how to behave over the internet. I'm doing research on that at the moment. I'm compiling notes for him. This parenting thing is just winging it. Mm, Sometimes I feel like we look at, as a parent myself, I look at how I was raised and how would I want to do it better. And one of the things that I'd want to do as a parent is, instead of beating uh, what I expect my son to be like into him, I want to, at this age, I want to explain things to his level and tell him of the consequences, and hopefully he will follow my instructions as opposed to humiliating him, insulting him, beating him. Probably get to hardcore punishment when he's older and is more variable. But right now, it's just instilling the basic knowledge to him, like, this is the internet. This is not how you should be on the internet. Be alert about this and this over the internet, and do not do these things over the internet. The internet is for this, and the purposes, but you'll find other things that are happening here, da 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 da. Talking of which, when we were having the talk the other day, he was like, why are you always on the internet? And I was like, when I'm on Twitter, I get to track the news as it happens. I will know what's happening before it gets to TV, which in Kenya is true. I get to get news as it happens. Anything that happens in Nairobi or Kenya first happen first comes to Twitter or Facebook and then spreads to the other news outlets. So for me, it's a way to keep in track on what's news, what's trending for social media. And I also explained to him, when you get to the internet, don't look just for music, don't look for fashion, don't look for things that will make you look cool. Read about things that are interesting to you. So I hope he took that advice in. Mm, I'm also getting him to go out and play as opposed to be on social media all the time. Obviously, I would want him to go out there and maybe ride the bike, take a walk, make friends for like half the day. I do it for half the day. I tell him to just go and do stuff for at least an hour or so. And a lot of times before he gets into the internet, he has to finish his chores and homework and whatever assignments I've given him. What are we aware of what we are exposing them to? Are we teaching them the correct use of social media? Because in the recent story, this kid is using social media to bully and threaten another enemy of theirs and to become popular. Like, do our kids need to be popular do our kids need the attention of other people out there? Do should we allow our kids to go to those extremes where the validation, the appreciation of strangers is important to them? Are we building a, a generation of children who are thriving in doing extreme things in order to be noticed? And as parents who got caught up in this internet smartphone era, what do we know about social media that will be having a positive impact on our children? When our kids go to social media and find us, will they be proud of what we are doing on social media, or will they be like, I'm not proud of what my mom did? Do we know what we're getting our kids into by having them have phones? At what age is the best age for our kids to have phones? How do we manage and control social media, the internet, the virtual world, and the real world? What do we expose our kids to? There's so much out there, both good and bad, in the internet. It's both exciting and scary. The potential of what it is, both good and bad, is just crazy. And do we micromanage? Do we let them do whatever? What do we do? What do we do? What? I'm going to think about that while I finish folding this big pile of clothes. The clothes have been folded, and I was thinking about the whole internet thing. And every generation of parents has gone through their different challenges. And for us, parents who are raising twins, toddlers, pre-toddler, for us who are raising kids right now, and the ones who are hoping to raise kids in the future, we are in an age of fast communication, latest phones, latest gadgets, likes, memes, videos, uh, and it's a different kind of challenge for us. What we do is we hope for the best and learn from other people's experiences. That's my take. We can't keep our kids in a bubble and protect them from what is going on. We can't. They'll get to the world and they'll come across all these things. My take is we can teach them and guide them and just be with them in that journey as we also travel on the same. My background is a bit messy. These are the clothes that I was doing. I was folding. They're like 3 weeks worth of clothes. Tomorrow I'll just arrange them in the cupboards and just make sure this area is neat. For now, I have an update. Remember the injera I bought? I thought it would stay in the freezer for a week and still be good to eat, but it wasn't. I don't know what happened. I don't know, maybe it's how I stored it. I really don't know, but it didn't work out. And I was looking forward to having the injera for breakfast this week. That means I fell off the no wheat thing I was doing for today because I carried the injera to work and it just couldn't be eaten. It was really bad. So I had to get a chapati. I had to get a chapati, and that's what I had for breakfast. But now um, I'm carrying something else for breakfast, which is basically leftover supper. That's what I'll be having for breakfast. And then tomorrow I will be making some rice pancakes. I've already soaked the rice. So tomorrow it will just be cooking the rice pancakes, which hopefully will push me till, I hope I make enough to push me till, I don't know, Sunday. It will be for Thursday, Friday, maybe Monday, Tuesday. I don't know how many I will make, but hopefully they'll push me till sometime next week. And then I don't know what I'll have next week. I'm not ready to make injera. I need to internalize the process. So once I'm ready, I'll make it. I was thinking I make some bajias. The bajia thing was really, really nice. I enjoyed my bajia week. The bajia week, I won't lie, it was awesome. I had so much fun eating the bajia. Anyway, thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Uh, Come back again. I post as much as I can, and I just do this for fun. Hopefully it will get into something good. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.